Sakiko had been obsessed with money since she was a child. Whenever she felt down, she'd take out her bills and count them, letting the sight of cash cheer her up. She only had so much money because she was extremely stingy. Back in high school, when a boy asked her out to dinner, she'd tell him to just give her the money instead. She thought handing the cash to her was better than giving it to a restaurant. But because of that, people didn't like her. She couldn't even stand with others in the graduation photo. After graduation, she got a job at a bank. Being surrounded by money every day made her happy. But one day, two robbers broke in and held up the bank. Sakiko was unlucky enough to be taken hostage and shoved into the trunk of a car. But the car veered off course and ended up deep in a remote forest. Eventually, the car lost control and plunged into a valley. It exploded on impact. Sakiko was thrown into a river by the blast, along with a suitcase full of cash that smacked her right on the body. She clung to the suitcase and floated downstream. The river was rough, and eventually, she got swept into an underground current. She watched helplessly as the suitcase sank beneath the water. Too exhausted to keep holding on, she let go. Hours later, she was carried by the river to a tourist area. She was discovered and taken to a hospital. Later, she returned to work at the bank, but this time, she no longer felt joy in life because she couldn't stop thinking about that suitcase of money. Then one day, the TV news reported that the robbers who had stolen 500 million yen were confirmed dead in the explosion, and it was assumed the cash had been completely incinerated. Sakiko was thrilled because she knew that money was still out there. Using her memory, she drew a treasure map of the area, but when she returned to the mountain, she realized the terrain was far more complicated than she remembered. She quickly got lost. 3 days later, Sakiko was officially declared missing. A couple hiking in the mountains stumbled upon her, but seeing her weak and filthy appearance, they mistook her for a zombie and sped off in a panic. Fortunately, Sakiko was eventually rescued. When her mother saw her, she fainted on the spot in anger. Her father just yelled at her. Although Sakiko slowly recovered physically, she still couldn't forget about that suitcase full of cash. One day, she happened to watch an adventure show on TV. A geology professor was conducting a field study in that very forest. Suddenly, Sakiko had hope again. She packed her bags immediately and set off on a new journey.